Lady,
Hey, where's your baby?
lady,
Get your baby. Get your baby.
lady.
Get your baby. It's classified as adenocarcinoma, which is a non-small cell cancer, more prevalent in women, and prevalent in women like myself who've never smoked a cigarette their entire lives. I've exercised my whole life, I've been a vegetarian my whole life, and done everything I can to take care of myself, only to receive a stage 4 diagnosis. I've lived an incredible life. I've lived 10 people's lives in my 46 years. I've had the joy of motherhood, which has been the greatest love of my life. So, because of that, I'm not afraid to die. But not being afraid to die is not the same as wanting to die. I don't want to die. Well, I've been a Christian my whole entire life, and I am today. I believe in God, I pray, and I have an entire support system that prays for me. The most likely way that I'm going to die with the lung cancer is that my left lung will fill with fluid. I'll start drowning in my own fluid. If I get to a hospital, they'll very painfully put a tube in. They'll drain the fluid from my lung, only to patch me up, send me home, and wait until the next time my lung fills up with fluid, and then I'll continue to repeat that process of drowning painfully until I die. No parent wants to be lying on the floor knowing that their child is going to come home and find them dead. And every day when my daughter is driving home from work, she calls me on the phone to talk to me. You know why? Because she wants to know before she gets home if I'm still alive.
It's like the most difficult thing ever to see your mom, slowly dying essentially. It's difficult.
There is an intangible that people don't understand. People look at you and they say, you're just not strong enough to handle the pain, or the pain's going to be quick, or your family should just endure that. I spend an inordinate amount of time being afraid of the pain that I'm going to endure. All of that time that my mind spends thinking about that, I am not living. The reason I became a lawyer is because I love the law, and the law is ever changing, and our laws are set up to change with the needs of our society. This is an absolute need in our society that can't be ignored anymore. With a physician-aided death, I would have the choice to seek out and ask a doctor for a prescription. I choose whether to fill the prescription. I choose whether or not to take the prescription, and I choose when to do it, I choose where to do it, and I choose with whom to do it. It's just a matter of time before this law passes. And the travesty is that people like my daughter and myself, while we're waiting for people to either vote for it or the legislature to pass it, people like me and my daughter are the casualties of the delay in passing these laws. But someday my daughter will be here, And when that law passes, she'll know that she, her sacrifice, and mine played some small part in that. And the day that law passes, she will know that another little girl is not going to have to suffer the way she suffered watching me die. It must happen.